Oh, hi everybody. My name is VR English, and if you haven't met me before, welcome to the realm of the internet where I reside. If you normally watch these videos, I love you like a fat kid loves cake when he doesn't have diabetes and it's got filled with sugary goodness. Anyway, I have been far too infrequent with these videos, and it's only thanks to Rogue Ghost that the site is surviving, so fill him with love and check out his YouTube channel because he's an absolute hero. And I wanted to post this game, I wanted to post it in lots of channels, but to be honest with you, people are always like, oh, it's a smaller channel. Generally they'll say that they're busy and they're doing some other stuff, because this world is so saturated with good stuff. However, this is awesome, mainly because lots of shit goes down. And yes, I swore, but stuff goes down. I die here like a baller. Right, I think it's important that I tell you what classes I have straight away. I've got Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, Second Chance Pro. And if you're using a noob tube like I am using the tube of the noob because I'm bad. And by bad I mean I enjoy inflicting pain on others. At this time I was trying to get it in my top 5. But honestly, it's very, very hard when you've only got 2 shots to get a gun in your top 5 kills. I'm using Spy Plane Blackbird Gunship, and the important thing about this is that there's two team kill streaks on, and yet I reap absolute carnage because the third one is like, oh, look at what I've managed to do, I'm going to enjoy myself. And I've also got Second Chance Pro, which under normal circumstances is incredibly useful because it saves you so many times and gets your teammates who try so hard to save your life killed, and I sincerely apologise. Normally the rule is, if you died, and you're lying there on the floor in a pool of your own blood, if you manage to thwart the person who was shooting at you, then you should be able to get revived. But I am so deep into their spawn that I deserve no such reviving. I am going to have to edit this because I am utterly failing when it turns to being completely fluid. But I just want to get down and dirty with you guys, and I mean that in the best possible way. And to do that, really, what I have to show you is, whilst I love this game and I have to argue with most people, I've tried to do a tricom with Rogue Ghost about the stats we found for some of the most famous YouTubers in the world, and if you look at them, the majority of them, their stats aren't really that exceptional. And if you look at my stats in comparison, which I'm more than happy to do, they're significantly better in nearly every way. And I don't mean that in a boastful way. I just mean that I'm sure there's a lot of undiscovered talent out there. I know several people who are significantly better than myself who come up with content that is phenomenal every single time. But this content, I'm using what a lot of people are now calling the overpowered gun, although it's not the 74U. But I have to say, a lot of the assault rifles, even my favourite ones that I wish I would use more often, I find myself using a red dot sight with, because iron sights in this game are generally pretty good, but the Famas and the AUG iron sights are just phenomenal. So you can use almost any attachment. I tend to use dual mags as I'm feeling like I'm going to go on some big streak. I hadn't really put thought into this. I'd never really played this game type before. It's ground war domination, and we showed that there are some holes in the spawn point. And the key to spawn points and the key to having fun is, I can't say this enough. We have met lots of people and welcomed them to our world lately who've been playing by themselves and they're playing much better as a team. Is make sure you're playing with it, at the very least one other person. If you're not, try and meet some randomer who seems either pretty good or has a mic in, and just play with these home bizzles, because you need all the help you can get. And if you have a KD over 1, if you don't have a KD over 1, that's totally cool. You can work on that, but if you have a KD over 1, meet someone else with a KD over 1 and try and reap some damage, because right now we've got a complete control of the map. The idea is you want to hold on to 2 of the 3 territories to keep the game going on for as long as you can in your favour, so that if they ever do take over, then it's fine. You have this big Look at that triple kill. There is a triple kill, but not by me in this game. I'm going to edit my commentary, so you're not going to see where it is when I've said it. But basically, somebody on my team gets to see 4 triple kill, and it could only be this guy because he does those sorts of things. Here is what I would like to call a destruction of a game. I'm going to just do this whole commentary again, I think. Am I? No, I'm not going to do it again, guys. You're going to tell me whether it was worth sticking into this one, or whether I've just been absolutely balls deep into the wrong hole. Yeah, I made that analogy. I'm not taking it back. So, as you can see here, the gunship is just this phenomenal kill streak. Because unlike the chopper gunner, there's a circuitous route around the map. Yeah, I said circuitous. Basically, it goes in a fixed route around the map. The gunship is under your control. And so you can just do this, and it's just upsetting for the other team. The important thing to know about the gunship and the chopper gunners, as I've recently discovered, is people are getting wise to them, and so they should be, to be honest. So they should be. Is that they come in at a certain angle on the map. So if you're going to play a game like this, and you're feeling confident, you've got a team on, you want, say for Hanoi for instance, you want them to have the A flag, and you want to be dominating that. Because your chopper gunner comes in on the A side of the map. Whereas, so we play the demolition game type a lot, and all Call of Duties, and that doesn't work out so well because if the chopper gunner or gunship comes in on the other side, and it's already shot down before you can even shoot it. And don't even get me started on the map array. On array, when you're on offense for demolition, or when you're at the bottom of the map, should I say, imagine the map's a big hill, which it is, and you're at the bottom of it, there's a point where the chopper gunner literally cannot shoot, and they can shoot you, which I think is tremendously devastating if you work so hard to earn this chopper gunner, or if you've got the care package on. I've never really used the care package until recently. Well, I say never really used, I used it at the beginning of every Prestige. I think it's actually tremendously worthwhile. I would recommend some kind of 3, 5, and then one better kill streak if you're feeling lucky. Because it's just brilliant. Imagine it. Like, keep a hardline pro kill in reserve. So just switch it if you get a care package kit. I've been using the Spaz 12. This is just wonderful fun if you haven't tried it before. And then you switch to another kit to switch your care packages up, and bam, you've got something wonderful to enjoy. Just saying. About done here. I applaud you if you stuck this far, because right now I'm just kind of sitting here doing nothing. It's 82-3. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you recognise that there's a trooper on the other team who stayed for the whole game, but most people got devastated. If you're not sure what gun to use ever, the Famas is just the best choice. Thank you for staying, thank you for watching, love you all, see you soon. Stats, yeah!